Hey guys, it's Jenna. So I'm just here with Katie at the spa, and we realized that some of you probably have really long nails that are maybe starting to break, or they're chipping, or you're just getting really annoyed with them. So we decided to make a video today to show you how you can kind of take care of them at home since you can't come in. So I'm going to show you two different options. One of them is going to be to file off your gel nails completely. So I'll show you how to do that and what it's going to look like. And then the second option is to just file them down so that they're smooth, and you can leave them either bare or you can put a polish of your choice over top of them. So the first one I'm going to do is filing them off completely. So let's go into that video. Okay, so as you can see, my nails did not fare very well. They are at about 4 weeks, so that's probably where most of yours are going to be at. And this middle one here, you can see it did break. So that's going to be a really good example because I'm sure that some of you are going to have a nail like that. So on this one that's broken, I'm going to show you how to file it off completely. So you're just going to use a regular nail file. I'm sure that's what most of you will have at home. And just starting right on the surface, just file right along the top. If you have color, you're gonna wanna take all of the color off. If you have French, you're just gonna wanna file it until it is a little bit more smooth and flush with your nail. Okay, so that is the gel basically all filed off of that nail. If you don't feel comfortable taking all of the gel off, you can file it down so that there's just a really, really thin layer left, and it'll kind of just chip off throughout the next couple days, so you don't have to worry about filing your natural nail too thin. If you do have a buffer at home, you can go over it with a buffer now just to kind of smooth it out. That's not really necessary, but it just kind of helps to make it feel better if you do have one. After you have that all filed off, you can just go ahead and kind of shape it however you want to. I'm not really going to do anything too fancy with mine. Kind of like a square shape. And then put some cuticle oil on, rub that in, and that is your gel nail off. So after this, if you want to leave it bare, you can. If you want to put on a regular nail polish or a clear coat, you can do that, but it's basically as easy as that. Okay, so now that you know how to take them off completely, I'm going to use one of my nails that's still intact to show you how you can kind of just file the color off and smooth them out. That way you can keep your gel nail on if you don't want your nail to be too thin or be a natural nail. And that one, again, you can either just leave how it is, you can put a colored polish over it, you can put a clear coat on, whatever you want to do. Ready? All right, so with this one, it's going to be basically like the last one. You're just going to get your file and start going over the top of it. And you can kind of see the color comes off. If you just have French on or a natural kind of nail, you're basically just going to want to buff the top coat off so that it looks kind of smooth and you don't have any like ridges or lips on it. Sometimes once you get the color off, you can see that it looks a little bit cloudy in some spots, and those are areas where it's lifted on your nail. So you can just buff those areas out, and then that way you won't have any lifting or any spots that are going to kind of start to chip. So you can see it's pretty easy. You just go around the whole surface of the nail. This is really keeping on a lot of the gel that's there already. It's just going to be like kind of a superficial file that's going to take off the color that's on there. All right, so you can kind of see on this part here that there is a little bit of a cloudy spot there. So that would just be where it's lifted. So just give that a little bit of a file so it goes away. And there you go. You're gonna wanna get it to kind of that point. All right, so again, at this point, if you have a buffer, use your buffer, just kind of smooth it out a bit. If you don't have a buffer, that's totally fine. And then cuticle oil, rub that in, and you can leave it as it is or put a polish on. So I hope that helps you guys. It really is a lot easier than it might seem. It might take you a couple minutes to get it done. It's definitely easier when you come in and have someone else do it, but we're all doing what we can right now. If you have any other questions or any other concerns about your nails, just shoot us a message and we would love to help you out, okay?